Imagine the commercial areas appear to be very calm one day after the military coup. And our reporter Tony Chang visited some commercial areas and asked the locals in the country, how do they feel about this military coup?
It's the first day after the military coup, and you would barely think that anything had changed looking at the amount of traffic that's on the streets of Bangkok this morning. We saw a curfew imposed overnight. That was fairly strictly imposed, but still people were able to come and go. Tourists able to get to and from the airport. The other day when martial law was imposed, there was a fortified jeep with a large machine gun just over there on that corner. That's now gone. There are very few soldiers out on the streets in these commercial parts of downtown Bangkok, although the soldiers are still going through the rally sites. The protesters have been dispersed, but the soldiers want to make sure there are no explosives or any ordnance left there. That said, people are still a little bit worried. There's a little less traffic than you might expect, and I think people are still rather unsure about what this military coup means. Nonetheless, most people in Bangkok at the moment are quite happy that stability seems to have returned, at least in the short term.
It's up to the army commander. I don't know what he wants. I want the election to happen soon, so it can be over.
Thai people don't have to kill each other. The army take control and things will get better. We will have a reform and then election.
This is the Erawan Shrine, one of the most important in Bangkok, a place people come to ask for good fortune. One would imagine they'll be asking for good fortune not just for Bangkok, but also for the whole of Thailand. The long-term outlook is probably not very good. Military governments here in Thailand have not shown themselves to be very good in the past. We saw that in 2006. We've already seen today international condemnation from the European Union, the United Nations and the United States, a big donor to Thailand. People here will probably be quite patient. They wanted to see a return to stability. They now have that, but they also want to see an ensured democratic future. And with the generals in charge, that's not likely to come for some time. Tony Chang, CCTV, Bangkok.